Remember I said the tricky part of this dress is the cape on the neck. So let's go ahead to complete the sewing. This is the part 2 of the previous tutorial I dropped earlier this week. So firstly I would notch the middle of the back neck, and then the fabric I'll be using for the cape, I'll just measure down like this to the front, because I want to notch the part where the neck of the front, the opening at the front, to stop. So I've notched it. Then I'll proceed to my machine to sew, to close down the parts where the opening for the front will end. I hope you understand. I'll just open it up this way. As you can see, I'll mark it and then stitch from that part where the front neck will stop, the opening at the front will stop, down to the end of the cape. So this is what I'm trying to do here. I hope you understand how I opened it up. So I'll just sew at the middle down to the end. That part where I marked that chalk is where the opening at the front ended. So I'll just sew it down to the end of the cape. So please add extra length for the cape when cutting. Please go to part 1 and watch so you understand. Then after this, I'll just proceed to iron neatly so it can relax very well. So I'll press this down so it can be neat, and then it will relax very well, so that when fixing it I'll not have any problem when fixing it. Please follow every procedures so that you can get it very well and even better. Please subscribe to my channel so that when I post videos, and click on the notification bell so when I post videos you'll be the first to know. So I'll pin this down, as you can see, as I'm doing. Check that part. Remember that part of the shoulder that looks a bit confusing. See how I placed it? It doesn't count anymore. Do you understand? Do you see what I did there? I just placed it straight. That part of the back, the back shoulder was not trimmed, so I'll just place it straight and then I'll cut it out. It's not necessary again. You can see it. This is it here. It's not necessary, so it goes off. Do you understand? So it should just be placed straight. You understand? I'll sew it down to the end of the first piece of the gown. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel and then click on the notification bell so when I post educative videos you will be the first to get notified. So I'll just sew this down to the end. So after sewing this part, I'll proceed to sew the other parts, the other side, same way, trimming off that same part where I trimmed off. Can you see it? So I hope you just understand. If you have any questions, I'll be waiting for you on the comment section. So I'll just sew this down to the end also. I have many educative videos on my channel. You can proceed to watch, learn, search for the ones you might feel you want to learn, and you'll be happy that you did. So after sewing this to the end, I'll just trim any excess I have. You understand? Then after this I'll proceed to iron it. Very important. I'll just go iron it so you can relax better. You can see. So after ironing this, I'll proceed to join the sleeve. The sleeve will be the next part I'll join. We are done with the cape. So remember the hand also has the brown fabric attached to it. I notch the middle, then attach this before attaching the sleeve. I have a tutorial on how to cut this sleeve on my channel. Please search and watch if you do not know how to cut a sleeve. So I'll attach the second one and then proceed to attach to the main dress. I always take note of my notches because it's so important. So I'll just sew this down carefully and neatly. So I've attached the hands. I'll just shape it down. I'll just shape it down. So please feel free to do yours according to your taste. So remember it has a belt from the armhole to I'll measure to 9. At 9 is where I would attach that belt. Do you understand? From the armhole to the waist, I notched it and then attached the belt. Shape it down with 1 inch. This is the second belt. This is the second belt I am attaching. So I'll just shape it down, and then the next part will be to attach the gathers. You know there's a gathered part below beneath the gown. Do you understand? After this first step of the gown, the next part is to attach the gathers beneath the gown. I hope you find this tutorial educative. So I'll use this part to gather. Remember that the cutting part, the first part of this tutorial, is on my channel. Please watch it before watching this one so um you don't find it confusing. So I'll attach the gather. After attaching the gather, I'll iron, and then the dress is ready. Please subscribe to my channel and click on the notification bell so when I post videos you'll be the first to know. Bye.